Welcome everybody to the GRINDCORE and SKA Enthusiast Podcast, episode 55. GRINDCORE episode about the band Coro se llama BRUJERIA, aka Dark Magic in Spanish. The song's dedicated to Pinche, second vocalist that died recently in July of 2024. He was only 57. And recently, Juan Brujo, singer of BRUJERIA, died at 61 this month in September in Ohio during a tour of Gore. Which fucking sucks. Double fucking whammy. And I'm gonna wing it with BRUJERIA because I don't got a lot of time in the studio, aka my house. And a short set from BRUJERIA because I want to play all the songs, but it's too many of them, so here we go. BRUJERIA started out in 1989 in Los Angeles, California. And Juan Brujo started the band by listening to metal and punk. And they saw Terrorizer in a backyard gig one time, and everyone was speaking Spanish, so they're like, let's do a fucking band in Spanish, metal and grindcore, okay? And influenced by Napalm Death, so yeah. And one of the other members, Pat Hold, aka Larry Rivera, he's from Xpw, a commentary in 1999. And pretty cool link with him. We both worked for Xpw, which was pretty cool. And he was in the band for a couple years in the beginning, being second vocalist, and he may come back and do 2025 BRUJERIA, like a tribute. We'll see. And a lot of members of the band previously have been in other bands, like Dino from Fear Factory, guitar player. And later he did Asesino, which I saw later. The Pico Rivera was pretty cool. And Napalm Death. Freaking, what's his name? Shane Embury from Napalm Death was the bass player for his band too. And some guy from Faith No More was in this band, so a lot of band members, over 20, I believe. And pretty cool thing is they played all around the world. They're an obscene extreme band, played a lot of times, and I love how the singer uses a machete and the whole cartel status shit like Mexico, which is fucking great. And all the damn songs are in Spanish. None of them are in English, which is great. And they cover Macarena, which is Marijuana, which I'm going to play in the playlist. And another cool thing is Jello Biafra was in this band for a couple while. He had a little funny name back in the day. There's no footage of him in the band, but yeah. And Juan Brujo was in a couple other guest list vocalists, Benita Protest, and some other bands from Spain, which is pretty cool. And we're gonna go off with the discographies now and the releases, so here we go. BRUJERIA's first ever release was in 1990 called Demonico on Nemesis Records, and then 1992 they released their second EP, Machetazos, on Alternative Tentacles on Jello Biafra's label, which is fucking dope. In 1983, they released their classic Matando Güeros, which I'm gonna play on Roadrunner Records. That's a fucking grindcore classic. All the songs are like a minute. In 1994, they released El Patron with fucking what's his face, Rivera on the fucking cover on Alternative Tentacles. 1994. In 1995, they released another classic album, Raza Ordenada, on Roadrunner Records. And in 1997, they released Marijuana, which also is a fucking cool little Macarena cover, which is fucking dope. And then in 1999, they released the fucking Control Machete, a whole compilation, which is cool. And then in 2000, they released Brujerismos on Roadrunner Records, which they turned their style to metal after doing grindcore. A lot of bands do that. They get kind of bored of that shit. And they took a mean hiatus after that, and they returned back in 2014 with Angel Chilango on Golazo Records. And in 2016, they came back with the EP Vive President Trump, Pinche Puto, which is gonna be president soon again. And in 2016, they released another album called Pocho Aslan on Nuclear Blast Records. And in 2019, they also released another Trump album, American Caesar, Nuclear Blast. And then during COVID, they released the COVID 666 EP, which is fucking good. They recorded that in everyone's houses with Larry Rivera, which is fucking crazy, in 2020. And in 2023, they released their last album, Studioz Brujeria, on Nuclear Blast, and that's it. They will never ever release shit. And they have single compilations and Best of Brujeria, but they have a lot of stuff that will always continue in the metal and grindcore scene. And again, that first album, the first two albums of Brujeria are classics, man. Those are the best. And good luck fucking covering their songs fucking pretty fast. What else to say about Brujeria? Oh, let me tell you my little story. I had a chance to see Brujeria back in 2010, or I don't know how many years ago, but a long time ago, when the House of Blues in West Hollywood was still around. And I had no car, I had no driver license, so what do? I take the bus. The good old fucking LA County Metro. So I get there, see them front row, have a blast. They were wild seeing a Brujeria show. So whoever saw them, you're lucky to see them, and I'm lucky to see them. And Lack of Interest opened up for them, another grindcore band, which is fucking dope. I always remember that. And then I had to fucking bus it back all the way home at 3 a.m. in the middle of downtown LA with all the bums and crackheads, and what a fucking night. And I will always remember that. And yeah. That's about it about Brujeria that I have on my notes. So here we go with a little set from them, and long live Brujeria. Maybe they'll play again with Pat, but we'll see. I know I missed some stuff about their history and all that, but here we go. Here's a little TV news broadcast that they announced when Brujeria started, and they thought they were like fucking cartel killers and shit, but they're just metal artists trying to get attention. So here we go. We're gonna start with that, and each song or a couple songs each album, from their grindcore to the metal. So hope you enjoy it. Hope your fucking ears bleed, and have a good one. Buen dia, and Brujeria 666, cabrones. Adios.
we admit that some of the upcoming images are very strong, but what has happened in Houston, leaving a sequence of deaths and horror, cannot be overlooked. This summer, two Hispanics, Mario Rios and Alma Rios, disappeared as if they were swallowed by the earth. When their bodies were found, dismembered, the police refused to give out any information, and the whole world asked, what happened to them? We explain it in this chronicle of Satanism, rock, and assassination. Mario Rios and his partner Alma Rios were last seen alive the morning of June 28th of this year. 4 days later, the dismembered and headless bodies were found in plastic bags just south of Rosenberg, Texas, near the city of Houston. The authorities originally linked a series of pictures where several youths appeared with band logos of heavy rock music in Spanish, but the picture that caught the investigators' attention was the one of a man holding a severed human head, from which the detectives assumed that it could be the head of Mario Rios. The assumption quickly changed when we found out the picture was an album cover of a band called BRUJERIA. Now the detectives are trying to determine the connection with this type of music and the macabre murder. The detective also says that they will have to investigate the beliefs of Mario Rios, who was known to have practiced Santeria. What has disturbed the authorities the most is the connection of the use in the photos and Spanish satanic music. These records or cassettes are not hard to find, and you can buy them at your local record store. Black masses, killing white boys, molesting dead children are just some of the titles of the band Brujeria, which talk about murder and sexual relationship with the cadavers of dead children. The covers of this record are not far behind, with pictures of mutilated bodies and diabolical figures. Without a doubt, some of these records tell the bio of this content and come with a strong warning. One way to see the relationship of Spanish satanic music and the murder of Mario Rios and Alma Rios and the influence this music has over young kids. Because they glorify it, they make it look like it's something good, something normal. That's why the kids of today are the way they are, because they have a lot of this crap within their reach to see and listen to, and I think they should not sell this stuff, and it should be banned, because this crap they sell in this store. Be one of this case. Do you know what type of music your kids are listening to?
En Houston, Texas, Cristina Garza, para ocurrió así.
Yes, do you know the type of music your kids are listening to? In this case, we just presented to you the heads of the two people who disappeared have not been found. The families of the victims refuse to talk because they are afraid. We are trying to talk to somebody responsible for the group Brujeria, and at this point we have not been able to get anyone to accept our invitation. So the investigation continues.
Tengan huevos, se ahogues.
marcha para nuestra gente. Tremendo chingador de la panza, cabrón. Ven para acá, cabrón, te mato, güero. Así, ¡viva México! Matando güeros. ¡Viva México, cabrón!
keep coming. Savage, brown-skinned hordes across the customs checkpoints in San Diego, between backed-up cars on our freeways. They hang their laundry out the window. They do jobs white people are too cool to do themselves. I don't care if it starts a race war. I don't care if it brings every bigot out of the closet and gets every brown-skinned savage beaten up on the street. Who cares as long as I, Pete Wilson, am governor and president.
Ese pinche güero, ¿qué dice? ¿Quiere chingar la raza? No, quiere matar la raza. Pásame ese cuerno de chivo. Ahí te va, jefe. Dígatelo,
I, Pete Wilson, gave you Proposition 187. In this country, you speak English or you get out.
¿Qué? Inglés a huevo.
I, Pete Wilson, will be president.
¡Muévete, maricón! ¡Échale, cabrón! ¡Baila! ¡Cabrón, que la chingada! ¡Cabrón! ¡Ya estuvo, güey! que necesita hierbita. Marihuana. Hay una vieja que es muy bonita, en México la llaman María Juanita. La vida lo que necesita hierbita. Marihuana. Dale a tu cuerpo lo que necesita. Compra una bolsa, hay en la esquinita. Pinches selludos, fuman motita. Marihuana. Marihuana tiene el manito. Los dedos usan polvito. Al rato eres drogadicto y te hagan cuando quiero. Dale a tu cuerpo lo que necesitas. Ahora es marihuano, es cosa buena. Dale a tu cuerpo lo que necesitas. Marihuana. Dale a tu cuerpo lo que necesitas. Ahora es marihuano, es cosa buena. Dale a tu cuerpo lo que necesitas. Marihuana. Marihuana, marihuana, brujería. Si te cansas de esta hierbita, marihuana, cocaína, marihuana, chíngate una grapa de la fina. Andas crudo, buscas remedio, gasta la neta, compra onza y medio, saca un chingo, hazte un leño. Marihuana. Andas crudo, buscas remedio, gasta la neta, compra onza y medio, saca un chingo, hazte un leño. Marihuana. Marihuana, marihuana, brujería. Si te cansas de esta hierbita, marihuana, marihuana, cocaína, chíngate una grapa de la fina. Marihuana tiene el manito. Los pendejos buscan polvito. Ahora no te pones drogadicto y te hagan cuando quiero. Marihuana, brujería, marihuana. Brujería tiene marihuana. Marihuana, me cojo tu hermana. Marihuana.